Hey everybody, this is Vinny Ja with Oblation Comics. Making another video here, not of a review, but I thought it'd be cool to go over the solicitations, what's coming out this month of May, and talk about it. See if there's anything that interests you guys, if there's anything that looks good or not. I was going to do another review, but I realized I don't like doing reviews. I don't know. I feel like it defeats the purpose of why I'm doing the videos. Like, ideally, it would be awesome if you saw a review of a good comic book and people went out to get it and read it themselves. But I feel like reviews have the opposite effect, where obviously if you review a bad comic book, people stay away from it. But even if you review a good comic book, they're like, I watched the review of it, so I don't need to go and get it. I like it. Like, they lose interest even on a good thing. So I feel like reviews kind of defeat the purpose of at least what I'm trying to do. I would love more people to get good comic books. That's pretty much it. So I thought it'd be cool maybe to go over the solicitations. DC Comic Connect was coming out in May. This is issue number 58. And see if there's anything that sparks you guys' interests. If so, let me know in the comics. Whoops. What's going on here? So we have Superman Unlimited. This is a new debut. A new Superman title by Dan Slott and Raphael Albuquerque. Let's check it out. So page 1, see what's inside. On the Gotham side, I love the layout of this. Can I just say these DC Connects are laid out so nice. We're going to look at other ones. None of them are as good as DC. DC's got this on point. It's really nice. But we have Gotham aspect of it. And Hush 2 continues. Batman number 160. Gotham City is in the crosshairs of Mr. Freeze and Absolute Batman. Okay. Secret origin of Lady Shiva is revealed in Batgirl. All right. We're probably going to go over all this, so maybe we should just skip all this part. But we got Gotham, Metropolis, and then the rest of the DC universe. Some of the cover titles here that we're going to be looking at. All right. So Hush 2, Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee, Part 3, third issue. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit and look at these covers here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Quietly variant cover. Okay, I like that. Ooh. All right. So what cover do you guys think is the best? Oh, they have a Superman. All right, so this is the Summer of Superman. So they're going to have a lot of Superman variants. But, yeah, some good covers. I think my favorite one is probably this one right here, the Quietly variant. I like it. All right, let's zoom back out. All right, so this is, again, Batman 160. I don't like it. Let's do page width. There we go. Again, by Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee and Scott Williams in art. So the gentleman's name is Silence, and his alliance with Hush will destroy Batman. Okay. It will destroy Batman. All right. Are you guys liking Hush? Have you guys been reading Hush? I have not. Or I should say Hush 2. Dan Slott and Raphael Albuquerque take the Man of Steel to new heights. Okay, so this is the new title coming out this month. Superman Unlimited number 1. It says, the Summer of Superman heats up with a brand new ongoing series taking DCU by storm. When an asteroid the size of Metropolis hurtles towards collision with planet Earth, the Justice League dispatches Superman to avert the crisis. Now, let me just pause there real quick. The Justice League dispatches Superman. So, the Justice League Unlimited thing, I don't know if you guys have been reading that, but it's basically like Mr. Terrific is basically the leader of the Justice League, and he sends out other members on missions to complete. It's kind of like almost like a video game, or like Mr. Terrific's like Zordon, and all the other, like every other person with superpowers, literally, even villains, are like a part of the Justice League team in like a satellite in space. Which, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Are you guys liking that? Have you guys been reading it? But anyways, the idea that Superman has to be dispatched to stop this, I don't know, meteor, that just comes off weird. It's like, I don't know, wait for it. All right, now send Superman. You know, I feel like that's something he would do on his own. He doesn't need to be dispatched. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making something of it. But let's continue. A sinister threat lurks within that will change the world like never before. And the danger glows green. Okay. It must be this guy right here. He's glowing green. Now, obviously, it's kryptonite, right? The last son of Krypton must risk everything to save his adopted home, the very home which now tries to kill him, from complete destruction. Okay. The Man of Steel is poised to fly like never before in his new Cornerstone series, brought to life by the dazzling DC debut of writer Dan Slott, Superior Spider-Man, and renowned artist Raphael Albuquerque of All-Star Batman. All right, so there's a meteor coming that's full of kryptonite. Okay. I'll probably check it out. I don't know. Who is this? What is this? Is that... listen, one thing you guys will get to know. I like comic books. I'm not a comic book encyclopedia. I haven't read every comic book there ever was. I enjoy them. So, who is this? Why is this here? I don't like that. All right, let's look at these covers. Oh yeah, that one's great. Love that. Crypto, very good. All right, this is my favorite cover right here. I like that. Classic, bullets to the chest. Great. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. I'll check it out. At least the first issue. All right, Absolute Batman number 8. Have you guys been reading Absolute Batman? This was the review I never posted, but I reviewed the whole first story arc, and I never posted it because, again, I don't really think I like doing reviews. But if you haven't been reading Absolute Batman, it is basically, to summarize it, more Batman, like Batman, but more. Like, if whatever you like about Batman, it's more of that. So if you like the detective aspect of Batman, there's more detective stuff. If you like the brutality of Batman, there's more brutality. If you like, I don't know, the gadgets, there's more of that. There's just, whatever you like of Batman, there's just more, bigger, more. And that's basically what Absolute Batman is. So if that's interesting to you, it's not bad. Like, I don't know, making it sound like it's bad. It's certainly not. I'm still reading it. Obviously, you can see it's a new take, right? This is Mr. Freeze, some like frost demon thing. But yeah, it's certainly not bad. I just, I don't know. It's not what I thought. I thought it'd be a completely new take, but it's the same take, but just more of that. And it's written by Scott Snyder, art by Marcos Martin, and it simply says, Batman is in the fight of his life against this icy new threat. But in the end, what terrifying truth will be unearthed about Arkham and Joker? Right? Can't we have a Batman story without Joker? Nope. All right. It's good. You know, if you like Batman, you probably like Ultimate Batman. And then we have Ultimate. I said Ultimate. Whoops. Freudian slip. Absolute. Right? This is not the Ultimate Universe. This is the Absolute Universe. Have I been saying that from the beginning? Maybe I'll edit that. Probably not, though. All right, Absolute Superman number 7. The horrors of Absolute Brainiac revealed. This is getting tiresome with the Absolute stuff. This is by Jason Aaron and Carmine D. Not even going to try that one. Have you guys been liking Absolute Superman? Because I've been struggling. I've been reading it, and I've been struggling. Jason Aaron, man. Jason, are you listening to this? Jason, I want to tell you something. It's okay. It's okay that you're white. It's okay that you're a man. It's okay that you were born and raised in America. Jason, are you listening to me? I forgive you. I forgive you, Jason. So now you can write characters that aren't riddled with white guilt. It's okay. You are forgiven, Jason. And I hope that reaches you so you can start writing better characters. Every single male character this guy writes is just ridden with guilt. Like, it's just, he hates being like a white man. Like, don't worry about it, man. It's all right. The way you were born. It's okay. Anyway, His stolen alien technology is at the heart of Lazarus Corp's global success, but he operates out of a seedy lair packed with bottled cities. Cities he tortures relentlessly. If you hear like a little bit of boredom in my voice, it's because this is supposed to be something new. We've seen this before. The difference is this Brainiac tortures cities instead of studies them. He's just a sadist. Okay, it's not that interesting. I don't know. I've been really disappointed. Superman is my favorite hero, and it's just I was I was really looking forward to this. Come on, Jason. All right, so Absolute Wonder Woman by Kelly Thompson, Hayden Sherman by art and cover. Now, I will say the art's gotten a lot better. If you've been reading Absolute Wonder Woman, the first, I don't know, 6 issues, I don't know what they were doing. Okay, so if it were me and I'm making a brand new universe, right, with old characters, a brand new take, I would want to put the best of the best up front so that people are interested in it. And they did not do that with the art or the writing, to be honest with you. Absolute Wonder Woman was great conceptually. The concept of it I really liked. It was just not pulled off very well at all, unfortunately. But the art has gotten better. And the story, it's still, I don't know. So the basic idea is like in this world, the Amazons are dead. She's the last Amazon, and she was raised in Hades by Circe. And so she's like a warrior, like witch from hell. It's just like, that's pretty cool. I'm not enjoying it. Okay. And the thing is with Wonder Woman, I don't know why everyone writes her like this, but she has 0 flaws, like at all. She's just like good, does the right thing, always, ever, forever. She is just makes all the right decisions all the time. And it's so annoying. Like, she's got no flaws. Like, her only flaw is that other people get in her way from doing the right thing. And it's like, that's not a flaw. She's uninteresting. And that's why she's never going to be, and I'm sorry if this is controversial, but she'll never be as popular as Batman and Superman. She won't. And I know she's supposed to be the part of the Trinity, but she won't. She's just, frankly, just a boring character. And it's sad because this could have, like, this was a really cool take, and it's a lot of cool ideas on it, but just not pulling it off. Give her a flaw. She's born in hell. Make her, like, more hellish, right? And then she has to learn how to be good. Like, that's such a simple, basic idea. Do it. Anyway, I hope it gets better. I don't know. Should I stick with it? I don't know. All right, continuing in the Absolute universe, you have Absolute Martian Manhunter. Now, out of all of the new takes, this is probably the most bizarre, the most out there, the most different from like what we know of Martian Manhunter. And for me, the verdict is still out. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of the like psychedelic art scene. It's more of a preference. I'm not saying it's bad. It's actually good art. It's just the style of it is more psychedelic. It's by Denise Camp and Xavier Rodriguez. I think that's how Xavier. Sorry, man. But so the basic take on this is that, as we know, Martian Manhunter in the normal or the main universe is a Martian. He's from Mars, and he acts as a human, right? John Jones, and he's part of the Justice League superhero kind of thing. In this reality, in this Absolute universe, they're 2 different people, and it's more of his psyche. So like this Martian enters into his psyche and helps him solve crimes and stuff. It's I don't know. There's only 2 issues in, so the main plot hasn't really been revealed yet. But honestly, it's an interesting take. I'm not hating it at all. It was interesting. Denise Camp, he's a good writer, but he's very much on the nose about things. Like, he's very much on the liberal end of politics, and it comes through on everything that he writes. So if you could look past that, it's actually a pretty good story. If not, I mean, I get it. It's kind of annoying. But whatever. It's honestly, it's a pretty good series out of the Absolute Universe, and it's worth checking out. I should read this here. Oh, you know what? It is a trip through the psychosphere of Middleton as newly minted partner John Jones and the Martian follow the trail of whoever or whatever is responsible for the surprising, destructive behavior of people all across the city and the world. So, like, that's basically his thing. It seems like it's going on like a mission to find out why people are so destructive. I don't know. Maybe he has an answer. Denise Camp. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to judge it yet, but I think he's trying to discover for himself, like, why people do bad things. I don't know. All right, moving on. We have Absolute Flash. No family, no mentor, absolute freedom. This is written by Jeff Lemire. Art and covered by Nick Robles. So this is the third issue. This has been pretty enjoyable too. But again, kind of like with some of the other Absolute titles, it's not different enough to warrant like a whole different universe, in my opinion. I mean, like, the ideas. So, should I spoil something? All right, this is gonna be a minor spoiler, but like, this is Gorilla Grodd, and you're like, whoa, that's Gorilla Grodd. He looks so different. This could be just another character, right? It's just a Flash story. This is so far at least, they're in issue 3. This is issue 3 coming out this month. There's nothing really different. This is Wally West, by the way, which is great. He's the main lead. But there's nothing that different that they're doing in the story that warrants a new universe. This could be told in the regular universe. But it's fine. Wally's back is up against the wall. Whoops. As the rogues bear down on him. All right, there's a new rogue, right? We've seen this before. Can he evade capture and harness some of his newfound speed? Or is it already at the finish line? All right, so this is just a new origin story for a new Flash. Absolute Green Lantern. No corpse, no ring, Absolute Guardian. Okay, this is written by Al Ewing and art by Janoi Lindsay. Okay, sorry. Guys, I'm sorry with names here. That's just the way it is. So, again, the main lead is Jo, I think her name is. And Hal Jordan is infected with... I don't want to spoil things, but this is issue 2. Evanser has arrived, and he is here to judge all of the people of Evergreen, including Jo, Mullion, and Hal Jordan. But is this alien being friend or foe, and just what will his judgment bring? It's not bad. It's a different take. I don't know. I don't really have... This is one of the things I did review, actually. But the Green Lantern ring is, like, I guess her wedding band or something. And Hal Jordan is, like, the Black Hand. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but that all happened in issue 1. So it's definitely different takes, but I feel like, again, it's not different enough to, like, warrant a whole new universe. All right, so now we are out of the Absolute Universe, and we're into the normal universe, and this one's coming out with Superman number 26 by Joshua Williams. Now, the Superman title, actually, I've been enjoying. It's been pretty good with the Time Trapper and all that kind of stuff. I've been liking it. So this one, Superman is infected with red kryptonite, and after the shocking events of Superman number 25 with Lex Luthor and Mercy Graves, Superman is possessed with a new kind of anger. Who will join Superwoman in protecting Metropolis from his rage? Alright, so Superwoman has to stop Superman. The whole super team I'm imagining is going to try to stop Superman. Okay. Like I said, like the first, or the last few issues with the Time Trapper I've been liking. And, yeah. I don't know, it's been good. Alright, Diana teams up with Batman to solve a godly murder. Wonder Woman number 21. Oh my God, it's Tom King. Oh boy. All right, so I have not been reading Wonder Woman at all. I don't know anything about. I've been reading anything with Tom King. Honestly, I can't stand. So Aaron has the white guilt. Tom has like mommy issues, man. Every single character this guy writes, male character, is dominated by the woman, and every woman character is like a dommy mommy. I'm like, dude, I don't want to read this, man. This is so unappealing to me. Can you just stop putting your issues in the comic books? I don't want to have to pay for a comic book to be your counselor. You know, you should pay me to be your counselor. I'm not paying you to counsel you. Man. So I don't even know what this is about, but I guarantee. Now, I know this is a Wonder Woman title, so Batman is... But I guarantee Batman is going to get sidelined hard. Let's read it. Fury of the Gods. As Batman gets closer to solving the case of Ares' murder, disaster strikes in the form of a bolt of lightning. With the Caped Crusader side... Oh my gosh! The word is even in here. With the Caped Crusader sideline, can the Amazon princess uncover the truth? What'd I tell you? Nothing more. The art looks good, though. They got to get him off. He needs a few years away in counseling, and then he should maybe come back. Oh my God. All right, moving on. The Maiden of Might returns in a new series written and illustrated by Sophie Campbell. Okay, Supergirl number 1. I'm not a big Supergirl fan, so I'm probably going to pass on this. I don't know anything from Sophie Campbell. But let's see. Kara Zor-El has been a key member of the superfamily in Metropolis. But what happens when she strikes out on her own? Follow Kara. Didn't she do that already? Follow Kara as she returns to her roots in Midvale, home of Supergirl. But how could this be? Our hero has not been back in years, and the protector of that town has been saving the day for weeks. Okay? Can Supergirl stop the imposter before they steal her fresh start at life? Hold on. So she's been gone. I'm trying to make sense of this. Supergirl has been gone. And in her stead, somebody else has been protecting this town. And she wants to put an end to that person. All right. Doesn't sound like... Okay. Nice cover art, though. Okay, does she sound like the bad guy? She kind of sounds like the bad guy. All right. We Are Yesterday heads for an epic conclusion. Has anybody been reading this? Is this an event? I don't even know about this, to be honest with you. Batman, Superman, World's Finest by Mark Waid. Art by Dan Mora. We Are Yesterday, part 4 of 6. Okay. The Batman and Superman of yesterday, today, as Gorilla Grodd's vicious temporal onslaught upon the Justice League continues. I haven't been reading any of that. Has that been happening? The Dark Knight and the Man of Steel from the time of the World's Finest get a horrifying glimpse into their own futures and the tragedies to come. It's minute-by-minute mayhem in an epic new installment of the We Are Yesterday crossover with the Justice League Unlimited. Okay, I mean, that seems interesting. I mean, Batman and Superman look tortured about what's to come. He's like... Batman's like, Tim Drake is gay. Whoa! Then he's like, my son... Well, at this point, he probably doesn't even know about, my son becomes gay. They're like all, could you imagine all of them, like mistakes of the writers that they're like just finding out about it right now. Like, no, that would be great. I'd read that. And then they just stop. Yeah, and then they just stop becoming superheroes. Batman's like, what's the point? What's the point? This? Forget about it. Maybe what they have in mind is better. Maybe Ultraman has a better world than what the writers of the DC have. Anyway, all right. Justice League Unlimited #7. Mark Waid, again. He's on every Superman title. He's not a bad writer, so I've heard things about his personal stuff, and for me, it comes very easy to separate the art from the artist. I know it's very hard for other people to do that. I get it. For me, it's pretty simple. I like work. Their art speaks on its own. Now, bad art is all about the actual artist, and you can't separate bad art from the artist. But if you're a good writer, if you're a good artist, it does come through. It's on its own. So anyway, I don't know. People might hate this guy. I don't know. But he's been doing pretty good so far. But it's okay. So We Are Yesterday, Part 5 of 6. Unlimited No More? The Justice League is fractured throughout time as the Legion of Doom achieves the unthinkable. The Siege of the Watchtower. Oh, it's about time. This whole Watchtower thing was so dumb. In my opinion. As Gorilla Grodd's attack intensifies, it'll be up to one hero to call in the cavalry. And it is not who you think. Okay? Destruction, redemption, and a cavalcade of chaos culminate in this. Why are you doing this? I see what you're doing here. Okay, it's just... who's writing this? Who's writing this? Bring him to me. Or her. Alright, did you guys like that idea? So, okay, before I move on. The Justice League thing has been kind of boring. The Unlimited has not been working. Again, the idea is just kind of nonsensical. You're going to get every single person with superpowers, whether they're heroes or villains, and you're going to bring them all together in space on the satellite. You don't see how that might be a bad idea, right? But here's the problem, though, in the writing, is that everyone just gets along. Everyone's like, yeah, this is what we always wanted. It's like, that's so unrealistic. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. So, like, what would normally happen is it would be destroyed from the inside. Right? There'll be people who will not follow Mr. Terrific's plan and do their own thing, and then you're going to have other Justice League members stop other Justice League members. Like, that's how it would happen, but I guess it ends by bad guys destroying it. All right, moving on. Justice League Adam Project #5. The Adam Project is like, I've only read the first like 2 or 3 issues. It's kind of like a tie-in or a bridge between like the last big event that they just did was Absolute Power. Basically, if you read that event, then you know that all the powers, Amanda Waller kind of messed up everybody's powers. And so some heroes don't have any powers anymore. Other people have the wrong powers, and it's all kind of jumbled up. And so these guys, the Addams family, they have to figure everything out and sort things out and basically give the right powers back to the right people and all that kind of stuff. It's okay. It's just you need to have read Absolute Power to understand what's going on. And I don't know, it's not that interesting to me. Because, I don't know, Absolute Power is kind of a dud, in my opinion, for me. But anyway, Captain Atom's battle with Major Force has left both Titans drained and vulnerable. The perfect time for Inferno to strike. The mysterious group wreaking havoc in the pages of Justice League Unlimited is aware of the Atom Project and its destructive potential. Now, the entire planet is at risk. Ray Palmer and Ryan Choi must resolve their differences and defend their experiment or die trying. All right. JSA #7. Justice Society of America. Redacted. This is great. I like this. I'm gonna go into my comic book shop and I want the redacted one. Okay. The Justice Society and the rest of the hero community mourn the loss of one of their own. I hope it's Catman. I haven't been reading this, so I don't know. But as the dirt settles, the GSA needs to find a way forward to stop the Injustice Society's plans, or the world is doomed. Now, again, for continuity reasons, what we're saying about the Justice League, how everyone's part of the Justice League, this is, I guess, a separate team, and the Titans that are not part of the... Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. The secret origin of Summer's breakout superhero. I think they're hoping that they're going to be a breakout superhero. Because I guess he's going to be in the Superman movie. And so they're hoping that from that movie, this is going to be great. Hey, you liked him in the movie? Read this. Mr. Terrific, Year One. I really don't like this character, to be honest with you. I don't know much about him, but from what I know about him in the Justice League series, he's kind of a prick. Anyway, let's see what Year One's all about. This is by Al Letson, art and cover by Valentine de Landro. I like that name. All right. Oh, wow, this has the biggest... All right, buckle up. Brilliant young inventor Michael Holt's life was destined for greatness. Yet everything screeched to a halt when his wife, Paula, and unborn son were killed in a car accident. The Holts once shared ambitious dreams of using their technology to help others. But after the tragedy, Michael retreats from society and sells Holt Industries to mysterious, craven tech billionaire Athena Prescott. The domino effect of Michael's actions set off an explosive chain of events that take a not-so-ordinary man from the depths of despair to the heights of heroism. Meanwhile, in the present day, Mr. Terrific continues his research into what became of Darkseid after the events of DC All-In Special, and comes to realize that his past and the present might be inextricably linked. Discover all the secrets, sorrows, and triumphs of Mr. Terrific and how he came to be in this thrilling modern retelling and expansion of his origin story by DC Writers Workshop. Alright, so... Okay. New origin, or expanded origin in a minute. I might check it out. I don't know. I'll give the guy another shot. Alright, moving on. You can't miss finale of Superman Superstar arc. Oh yeah, this is a good cover here. Classic. This is cute. I like that. Okay, Action Comics 1086. Willow Wilson is written by G. Willow Wilson and Gavin Goydry on art. Okay. Arctic Attack with Superman on the ropes. Kilgore continues his fight against humanity with the help of the animals of the snow desert. Okay. Could our hero's fortress hold the key to victory? Find out in the thrilling finale of Superman Superstars. Cool. I like it. A dangerous new day dawns in Gotham. Let's move on to Batman. Okay, Detective Comics 1097. Tom Taylor. Art by Lee Garbett. There it is. Lee Garbett. I'm not a big fan of Tom Taylor, to be honest with you. I think he's the one writing Nightwing, and it's terrible. Anyway, let's see. In the wake of Asthma's, there's a villain named Asthma. You feel like you could take him down with ease. Okay. In the wake of Asthma's murderous rampage, a new threat to Gotham and the world at large. Well, I guess asthma does affect many people. He's been exposed. Still reeling from personal revelations about his past, Batman must take on a group obsessed with their own future. A group that has targeted a dear friend. Wow, who's writing this? That does not sound interesting at all. Celebrate AAPI Heritage Month with themed variant covers by Cliff Chang. Okay. Why is Swamp Thing here? Is Swamp Thing Asian? Is that Damian Wayne? Is he Asian? Batgirl's What? Okay. Escape from the Ultramarine. Okay, so Aquaman. This has actually been a really good series. One of the better series coming out of DC right now. Jeremy Adams, he's a great writer. I would read anything that he writes. Really, really good. Not saying that everything he wrote was great. I haven't read everything he wrote, but I'm saying everything so far that I've read of him has been really, really good. And the art's been good. John Timms, very, very fitting. I like these covers here. All right, Arthur's quest to save his people has hit a devastating dead end. But hope is not lost. Together with the wizard Arion, Aquaman must channel the incredible power of the Lassa, the Trilance Saber. Okay, here's the saber right there. To escape the dungeon barge. Wow, sorry, that messed me up. Descending into the blue and uncovering the last desperately needed clue to save the people of Atlantis. But floating amongst all the blue appears to be a shimmer of green. Okay, so I guess Swamp Thing's going to enter. So yeah, so the basic thing is, if you ever read a Swamp Thing title, you know about the green. There's basically a new thing, the blue. That's a new addition to the mythos. It's good. Check it out. Moving on to New Gods, number 6. Now, this has been good too. It's, for the most part. I think Ram V, who's writing this, he gets a little highfalutin. He gets really into... I don't even know what the word to describe it is. The art's been good, though. Felipe Andrade and even Cagle. Evan, sorry. Evan Cagle. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, yeah, look at these names. In the wake in the wake of the Nai-Krit-Tai invasion of New Genesis, a hero is laid to rest. Black Racer, speeding through the deep space, must deliver his fallen comrade back to the source. Bear witness to a cosmos-spanning epic that examines the very nature of life, death, and everything in between. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Right, let me finish this. Life, death, and everything in between, the special issue that reunites the all-star team, Ram V and Felipe Andrade. All right, so this is supposed to explore the nature of life and death and everything in between, and he really does. Like, and that's what I mean with Ram V. He's like, he gets in his head, and he just kind of like puts everything on the page. He's like, yeah, and then like he gets really into like mythology, and he gets really into like his own personal beliefs about, you know, philosophy and all that kind of stuff, and he just loads the pages with that. And so it makes it like, oh, like Ram, write a book, dude. Get all that out. You don't need to do this in a comic book. It's interesting. Like I would probably read your book on philosophy, but I kind of just want to read about the New Gods. And by the way, this is a really good title, by the way. It's just there's some issues or some parts in issues where Ram V kind of just loses control, and he's like, yeah, but this is what, you know, this is my philosophy. And it's like, okay, you know, it's interesting, Ram. Just write a book. I'll read it. I promise you I'll read it. Just write the New Gods, please. Thanks. Continue doing it, because like I said, it is good. It is good. All right, moving on. Oh, God, Nightwing. So Nightwing is like my second favorite DC hero. I love Nightwing. I grew up with him. So like Robin was, when I was a kid, my favorite, right? And then I kind of grew up with him, and I always attached myself to him as a kid. Dan Watters. Okay, so it's not... Okay, so I take that back. Earlier in the video, it's Dan Watters who's writing this. And this is just hard to read, dude. Nightwing is such an idiot in this. This is like, hey, if you like Antifa, You'll love this. This is like, what if Nightwing was the leader of Antifa, basically. Or Antifa, whatever you want to call it. I like this cover, though. This is great. I like that cover. So let's read this. Has Bloodhaven's first corrupt police officer truly returned from the dead to strike down honest cops? Or is there a sinister conspiracy in the heart of Commissioner Sawyer's department? Nightwing isn't sure which might be worse, if he can survive long enough to find out. So it's a classic, cops are bad, not all cops, but maybe all cops. And the gangs are good or innocent, and so Nightwing stands up, fights the cops on behalf of the gangs. Good stuff. Moving on. Catwoman. I can't wait till Nightwing becomes good again. Come on, buddy, you could do it. Catwoman 76. I haven't read any Catwoman, so I don't know if any of this is good or not. The cover art looks pretty cool. Let's see if this is interesting. As Catwoman's life hangs in the balance, Selina's mind drifts back to her final days as Evie Hall and the deadly events that led her to discard that identity and return to Gotham City. Okay, so this might be a recap issue. Maybe are people reading this? Is Catwoman good? I like this cover a lot. All right, let me know in the comments. Harley Quinn 51 by Elliot Callan. Okay, you see this cover? I've never read Harley Quinn, but everything that I know about this title, this cover summarizes. This is like, to me, if you have extreme autism, this book was made for you. Or if you want to have extreme autism, check this book out. It will get you there. Like, this just seems so bad that it's painful. Like, this is also the Harley Quinn fart, the infamous fart book. Like, all of that just seems like extreme mental illness. Like, yeah, Harley Quinn, the character, has mental illness, but the writers shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, the readers, I mean, again, people have stuff, right? But it shouldn't induce mental illness, I guess is what I'm saying. All right. Long has humanity wondered who would win in a battle between impulsive clown, giant sentient brain, and two gun-loving best buddies. Okay. Poison Ivy, number 33. G. Willow Wilson, art by Marcio Takara. Okay. This is another good cover. I really like this. Is that supposed to be Poison Ivy, though? Where's her red hair? But I like that a lot. The doves, just the glowing, and then the death around her. Very cool. An awful tragedy is unfolding, and it appears as though there's nothing Pamela Isley can do to stop it. Will the verdant villain find a way through, or is her life about to hit an all-time new low? Again, this is another title I have not been reading. I don't know if Poison Ivy is good or not, but there you go. Poison Ivy 33 coming out this month. Birds of Prey number 21 by Kelly Thompson. Art by Sammy Basuri. A new villain team fashioned specifically to take out the Birds of Prey. Really? Has emerged in a dramatic fashion. And with birds deliberately scattering across the globe, investigating both real and false leads, they are more vulnerable than ever. With the strongest of them already fallen, how can any of them survive what's coming? So this is a bunch of girls that are lost. Kelly Thompson also wrote, I believe, what's that G.I. Joe book? Scarlet. She has a way of writing woman characters that are like almost cliche. They're all lost. And they're Anyway, I'll move on. Um, she's one of us, I think, is what I'm trying to say. She's for the boys. I'm just kidding. Batgirl number 7 by Tate Brompel. I've only read issue 1 of this, by the way. It seems to be like retconning a lot of Batgirl's history, which I don't know. If it's like it's not making it better. It's not necessarily making it worse. It's just I don't know. Spitting out of Mother. Oh, so did I. The first arc was world-shattering finale. Lady Shiva unveils her true secret origins. See, okay, this is more of the retconning. Lady Shiva unveils her true secret origins to Batgirl for the very first time. Courtesy of a special guest artist, Isaac Goodhart. I heard he's a good guy. Don't miss the definitive story of Lady Shiva. Okay, so everything that we know about this character is going in the trash. Oh no. Fire and Ice When Hell Freezes Over number 2 by Joanne Starr. Art by Stephen Byron. Sorry. I already don't like this. Alright. Let's read it. First, their powers are stuck in the wrong bodies. Ice is shooting flames while fire is bringing early snow to Kansas. But then, during a chaotic night at karaoke, Fire makes a daring wish on a magic artifact she finds in Zatana's hat. Get the right powers back in the right bodies. And her wish works. Technically, because now they're body swapped and still stuck with the wrong powers. That's right, it's Freaky Friday for Fire and Ice. Does that sound appealing to you guys? You guys gonna pick this up? It's Freaky Friday, day mix up. Like, why is this here? DC, do better. Get this off the shelf. You have too many books. Make a few books really good, okay? You don't need all of this. You need Harley Quinn. You don't need this. Secret 6, another one. You don't need this. Let's read this one. The Secret Six are hot on the trail of a deadly new checkmate organization and the key to discovering the whereabouts of the captured super secret treasure trove. But their mission has brought them to the most perilous location imaginable. A sleazy bar. But not just any sleazy bar. This is Club Classified, where the movers and shakers in government, supervillains, and any cross-section in between those two meet to decide the fate of the world. And checkmate is all up in there. Get ready for a bottle episode in more ways than one, as Deadshot, Dreamer, Catman, and Super Son. What? Black Alice? Which one's Black Alice? I don't see her. They're all white. And Gosmere, whatever that is, get up to get down. Does this interest you guys? Get this off the shelf. DC, listen to me, all right? You don't need these books. All right, good. Flash, number 21, by Simon Spurrier and Vasco Gregagiv. All right. As Wally continues, look, this is a small one, short. As Wally continues to split himself into more attempts to try to keep the battles raging on the moon under control, Eclipso reveals his new allies, the Rogues. Okay. Have you guys been reading Flash? Is this good? Looks like a classic Flash story. Kind of like it. Green Arrow number 24, written by Chris Condon, art by Montos. In the aftermath of the showdown at the site of the freshwater kills... Hold on. Whoa. This is... Okay, let's try it again. In the aftermath of the showdown at the site of the freshwater kills environmental disaster... Is that a lot for everybody to listen to? That's a lot for me to read. Oliver Queen must decide how far he's willing to go to ensure what happened to the families of this community never happens again. Okay, so environmental stories for Green Arrow. That kind of makes sense for him. Green Lantern number 23, Jeremy Adams. Again, I'm telling you, Green Lantern has been one of the best series coming out of DC. Really, really good. And art and cover by, come on, dude. Where's, like, Steves? We're the Steves of the world. Are you guys not doing art? Where are the, I don't know, Chris's? I don't know. Art by this guy. Art looks good. Sorry, Zermanico. Alright, so let's read. Hal plumbs the depths of hell to retrieve material from an evil villain that can help the Lanterns build a new central power battery. But his plans are interrupted by Spirit of Vengeance, who has come to offer Hal's old job back. Oh, okay. I'm not a big fan of Hal's Spectre. I hope that doesn't happen. Green Lantern, though, has been really good. I hope he doesn't become the new Spectre again. Green Lantern Corps number 4, again by Jeremy Adams. This one has been pretty good too. I thought it'd be different though. I had higher expectations, but it's not bad. Again, by Jeremy Adams and Morgan Hampton. Cover art by Fernando Passarin and Claire Albert. Guy Gardner is reluctantly saddled with a new partner, but he's determined to keep him out of the way while they look for another source of nth metal. While Simon Baz frets over Teen Lantern. That can't be that name, right? It can't be Teen Lantern. It was showing signs of strain during rebuilding of Oa. So I only read the first 2 issues of this. Is that Teen Lantern? Is that a name? Alright, so Zatana number 4 by Jamal Campbell. And art and covered by Jamal Campbell. Oh, wow, okay. He's doing the whole thing. The outlook is grim. After being dealt with a devastating defeat at the hands of the Lady White and Brother Knight, Zatana struggles with her magic. Thanks to the cursed sword embedded in her, both her body and mind are constantly under attack, with her young crewmate Adam suffering a fate worse than death, and Blue Devil missing. She must push and persist to save her allies. No one else gets hurt because of her. No one! Alright. I've read the first, I think, 2 issues of this. It's very, I don't know, like, lore about Zatana, but it seems very lore heavy. It wasn't bad. It was okay, but it's very, like, I don't know, Dungeons and Dragons light. A magical realm. It was pretty good. If you're into, like, the magic scene of, like, Dr. Fate and all that kind of stuff, I don't know. So far, the first 2 issues were okay. Titans number 23 by John Layman. Art and covered by Pete Woods. Nobody's quite sure what to make of the latest addition to the Titans roster, but it's got Cyborg's feeling increasingly like Dr. Frankenstein. But this is no collection of rusty bolts and moldy body parts he brought to life. It is the most sophisticated artificial intelligence the world has ever known, capable of controlling every computer on the planet or destroying them. Isn't that what Cyborg does? So he made something that's more intelligent than himself, I guess. Okay. Batman and Robin number 21. Written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. Art and covered by Javi Fernandez. Or Yavi. This is another title that's been really good. Especially for Damian Wayne. It kind of develops his character a lot. And it's been a good series. Definitely been enjoying it. It says Robin has been kidnapped, stolen away by Memento in a killing blow to Batman's psyche. Now, with his body broken and his mind fractured, the Dark Knight must fight his way through a gang war, memento cultist, and his own decaying mental state to save his son before it's too late. Yeah, this has been a good series. The whole Memento story arc, I've been liking it. Batman and Robin, Year 1, Number 7, by Mark Waid and Chris Samini. Art and cover by Chris Samini. Says, the General is on the hunt for the man behind the mask. And, wait, is this the Jason Todd one? No, I don't think so. Okay. Sorry. The General is on the hunt for the man behind the mask and is on a warpath. As the dynamic duo continue to stretch themselves thin and tire themselves out, stopping various threats around Gotham, the General's threat closes in on them. Have you guys been reading Batman and Robin Year 1? Whoops. Uh-oh. Well, guess that's it. Have you guys been reading Batman and Robin Year 1? Is this good? I don't know. Maybe I'll check this one out. Alright, so DC Universe celebrates the summer of Superman with super mashup variants. Okay, so we looked at some of these. We got Aquaman, Batman. Oh, I like this Green Lantern one. Harley Quinn, Just League Unlimited. Yeah, cool. Metamorpho, the Element Man number 6 by Al Ewing. Art and cover by Stephen Lieber. I haven't read this at all yet, but I've heard good things about it. With the malevolent mastermind of Cyclops now ruling the earth and sky, Metamorpho has no choice but to enter in the Ra realm, summon fire from the heavens themselves, and unleash the secret of the gods upon a fearful humanity. In his own fab, Vorg, and Ultra Marvy style, Al Ewing and Steve Lambert swing for the solar fences in this new age of Metamorpho goes cosmic. Okay, that's interesting. Two-Face number 6. Wow, I really like this cover a lot. That's really cool. Man, that's awesome. Written by Christian Ward, art by Fabio Verraz. Sorry, I'm still looking at that. That's really, really cool. One half of Harvey Dent wanted to be a better man living in a better life. The other wanted freedom and control for the first time. I feel like he wanted more than that. Right? The body known as Two-Face is up for grabs. Court is in session, and the verdict will be rendered. This one will come down to more than a coin cost, and the fallout could be deadly. I might pick this up just for the cover. I liked it a lot. All right. Inside the Tower, the living and the dead speak as one. Batman Dark Patterns number 4. I haven't read any of these. Is this good, guys? Should I pick this up? Oh, Dan Waters is writing this. Never mind. I have no tongue and I must scream. Okay. Let's see. Written by Dan Waters. Art and cover by Hayden Sherman. All right. Case number 2, The Voice of the Tower, Part 3. The fires of unrest burn bright and terribly, with with Scarface still evading capture and the violent riot of the tower getting even worse. With no end in sight, Batman must turn toward the most unlikely ally in this time of need. Will the Dark Knight heal this terrible wound, or will Gotham descend further into chaos? I kind of like his bring back Scarface. He's an underused villain, I think. All right, so Spotlight, Ram V, and added. God. Universe spending epic continues. Resurrection Man, Quantum Karma. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try this one. Anand RK. I'm gonna assume that that's abbreviation. After life after life, Mitch Shelley, the Reserection Man, struggles with a cycle he's found himself caught in and a seemingly endless quest to save the universe. Will he be able to cope with his immortality while holding on to his humanity? Meanwhile, Gashadaroko lurks in the shadows, growing hungrier and hungrier. That must be him. The world needs John Constantine. I like this cover too. It's good art. Good style. Let's see. DC vs. Vampires. Okay. World War V. I have not read any of these. But it does seem interesting. Like, it seems like the most fun is being had in these alternate things here. With Darkseid's hold on the planet growing tighter, the fragile alliance between heroes and vampires may not be strong enough to take him down. But as luck would have it, someone knows how to save humanity. Unfortunately, is the last person you want. Guided by Dr. Fate and Phantom Stranger, it's John Constantine to the rescue. See, that just sounds fun. Like, heroes and vampires fighting Darkseid. Like, that's cool. Okay, so this is a Sonic the Hedgehog and DC mashup. I actually got these for my kids, and they like them a lot. It's fun. It's a fun story for kids. The Justice League is gone. Who will protect Earth and beyond from the myriad of supervillains on the prowl? Enter Sonic the Hedgehog and friends to pick up the slack. Watch as Sega's iconic characters don the costumes of DC Comics' finest and take on their greatest foes. So this is just cool. I mean, you got Sonic obviously as Flash, Tails as Cyborg, Shadow as Batman, Silver as Green Lantern, Amy as Wonder Woman, and Knuckles as Superman. It's fun. Teen Titans Go #3, written by Evan Cohen, art and cover by Marcelo De Chira. Inspired by too many sitcoms, when Robin gets caught trying to plan a surprise party for Starfire's birthday, he invents a new alias, Texas Robin, his identical twin cousin. Okay, to explain who the party is for, costume changes and misunderstandings abound, leading to the reveal of that birthday Robin thought was Starfire is actually Silky's. Okay, so this has been like, I don't watch or read these for kids, but they're silly. Some of them are pretty. All right, so moving on, we have Peacemaker's comrades put to the test. So now I don't know anything about these characters really. So let's see if this is intriguing to me. Peacemaker presents the Vigilante / Eagle double feature. Story consulted by James Gunn, okay, written by Tim Seeley and Rex Ogle, art by Mitch Gerdaz and Matteo Loli. DC Studios, James Gunn steps into story consultant for 5 issues of insane bleep calamity when 2 fan-favorite characters share the spotlight and equal page count. Vigilante's hunt for the evil robot overlord who kidnapped Peacemaker has led him to the most obvious place to hide a Manchurian cyborg death machine, inside himself. As Evergreen's crime lords reveal their plans to disinvest from their empires, it's up to Adrian to make sure that they stay evil, so he has somewhere to focus his murderous urges. Okay. And on the Eagle side of things, Chris Smith can usually juggle violence with flirting, but this time he's doing a bleep job keeping a bunch of innocent civilians alive. So, of course, it's up to Eagly. Is that how Eagly to swoop? Is that his name? To swoop and save the day. These effers are about to get there. Okay, so this is for adults, I guess. All right, not really that interested, but maybe you guys are. All right, so the original Hush Saga continues in the Facsmile editions. All right, so I'm not going to read the Facsmile editions. These are just they're coming out this month, so you guys can pick up the original Hush single issues if you want. I think the rest of these are going to be collections and Facsmile editions here. Yeah, so we have Batman Legend of Dark Knight Halloween Special Facsmile Edition, Superman vs. Shazam. We got Mad Magazine. Yeah, so I'm not going to go over all these. You guys can definitely look into that. These are collected editions. And again, like the way that this is organized is just really nice. But we got Catwoman Volume 1, Batman and Robin Volume 1. This is the Memento series. Again, recommend this. The Phantoms. This was okay. The Superman Action Comics Phantoms was pretty good. Poison Ivy. Haven't read it. These are all coming out. Titans Volume 3. Shazam. Yeah. So. Oh, and these are cool. These are the travel size compact volumes. I actually like these. If you like manga, these are like kind of manga sized. I have a few of these. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's going to be pretty much it. I mean, I'll keep scrolling through so we can see all the other stuff. Collected editions here. His New 52 Omnibus. Supergirl, I'm sorry. New 52 Omnibus. Cool. Superman, Book 2. John Constantine, Nightwing by Tom Taylor. I heard good things about this. I haven't read it, though. Being a Nightwing fan, probably should have. All right. Oh, the Absolute Wildcats by Jim Lee. That's cool. Okay, Wonder Woman. I'm gonna pick this one up. This Superman box set. That looks really cool. Batman War Games Omnibus, and that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's what's coming out this month, May 2025. Is any of that interesting to you? Is there anything you guys are going to be picking up? Let me know in the comments section. But if indie comics are more your thing, I'm just going to direct your attention to Arbiter on funmycomic.com/arbiter. Link is going to be below. This is a comic book that I'm making. And if you like superheroes, if you like supernatural, this is a comic for you. You can look at some of the artwork at, again, funmycomic.com/arbiter. Written by me, art by Denio. And yeah, think about contributing. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.